Today we're going to look at the DualBoard. You received a box of accessories. You received software. Let's set that aside. We'll deal with it later. You have 2 pens. Make sure you have one blue and one black one. You have your RF, your radio frequency receiver. You also have a radio frequency transmitter. You have the holder for the transmitter that'll be mounted on the board. You have the charger for the pens and the power supply for the charger. Now let's talk about the software. Please, before you load this, check with your school-based technician or your district personnel technicians. If you have permission to load it, put it in the CD drive and follow the wizard. You'll slide your RF transmitter into the holder and mount this on the board. And here's the RF transmitter mounted at the top of the board. From the back side of the board, we are going to take our RF transmitter and we're going to plug it into our RF module. Now we're going to mount our pen charger. We need to be careful and make sure we mount low enough so that we can plug it in. Tighten your wing nuts just tight enough to hold it into place. After you've mounted your pen charger, we're back to the back side of the board again. We're going to plug it into the RF module. We're going to plug our power supply in our RF module and the other end into a power strip or wall socket. After you've plugged it into the wall, you're ready to turn it on. But our pen charger's ready, we can put our pens in. Make sure you slide them in all the way into the bottom. When the green light is on, you know they're charging. Plug in our RF receiver. See the blue button? We're going to push that. And we have up to 2 minutes while it's flashing to connect our board. And now we push the button on the transmitter. The beep says we're connected. You've got a distance between your pen and your mouse. You know it's time to recalibrate. Let's do that.
In software, you'll see a toolbar appear on the right side of your screen. If you click on the icon that looks like a blank sheet of paper, you'll notice your screen will change. This is a blank workspace document page. When a workspace document is opened, we have a few toolbars and options that you can use to customize your document. The main toolbar is the intermediate toolbar by default and allows for easy access to the tools that you can use to create interactive lessons. This toolbar can be customized. The Properties bar allows you to modify any tool that you choose. The Properties bar will change depending on the tool that's selected from the main toolbar. The navigation tools allow you to browse to different pages within your workspace document. And finally, the Recycle bin will allow you to delete any unwanted items from your workspace page. Now what I'd like to do is try to use some of these basic tools to create a workspace document. And for the purpose of this video, I'll create the water cycle. So what I'll do first of all is choose the line tool. You can see here at the bottom we can change the color of the lines and even the width of the line. What I want to do first of all is to draw a picture of a cloud that can be raining. Some raindrops underneath it. Actually, I don't like that line thickness, so I'm going to erase those raindrops. Just choose the eraser tool from the toolbar. I'll go back to the line tool And I'm going to have a real narrow line for the raindrops. That probably looks a little bit better. There we go. Now I want to draw a lake or a pond or something at the bottom that can be collecting the raindrops. So I'm going to go to the Shapes tool, choose my shape. I'll do a little oval for a pond, and we can even change the color for the different shapes that we can create. There we have a little blue pond down here collecting the water. Now I'll change to the line tool, which will allow me to draw not only straight lines, so I don't have to freeform those, but they can also have arrows built into them. And you can choose which type of arrow or line that you'd like to create here. And I want it to be in red so that it stands out. And I'll have an arrow showing that the water is evaporating from the pond and going back into the clouds over time. And in fact, to make that a little bit easier to point out, I'll even add a text field here and label it with evaporation. Interactive mode has two functional modes, mouse mode and annotation mode. The mouse mode tool allows you to leave a workspace page and return back to your active desktop or open software application. When you use the workspace tool, Workspace will grab a screen capture of whatever you have open on your computer and makes it a workspace page. This integration allows you to use all of the workspace tools to add interactivity and annotation features to your presentation. To return to your workspace document, you can either use the previous or next arrows or the page sorter.
Now I'd like to show you how the DualBoard got its name. If you touch the icon in the lower right hand corner, it has two people on it. Activate multi-user, drag the DualBoard into the field, and click OK. You see we have several pins. We're ready for two people to write. Thanks for watching, and please look at some of our other videos of Up and Running in 6 minutes.